Hello, Serge here from the Backyard Driving Range. All right, today there's no letter that came into customer service. I'm going to talk about an interview I saw on TV, the Golf Channel naturally. And the interview was with Patrick Reed, the young man who recently won the big tournament down there at Trump Doral. And I think it was like his third win in like the last 4 or 5 months. And just to refresh who Patrick Reed might be is, if you watch anything in golf, you probably remember him that I think on his first 2 wins, his wife caddied for him. The wife was a very, very petite little blonde lady, and she always had nice golf hats on. And I mean, I guess we could say the bag looked as big or bigger than her. And so she must have been really, really fit. And now she's lost her bag, and I think it's her brother that's caddying for Patrick now, and because she's pregnant, they're about to expect their first child, so a lot of things are really going great for him. And he had an interview, and prior to, I believe, Bay Hill, and they started to talk about playing, and even when the holes are getting long and everything else, how do you hit, say you're on a long par 5 or something, or got a long shot to a green, or even a driver sometimes, that you really got to hit a really good straight shot because there's trouble everywhere. And he said, what is your main thought? The interviewer said to him, what's your main thought about how do you successfully pull off a shot like that? And he said, normally when it comes down to accuracy and control, and I really have to hit a good shot. He says, I like to, and I wrote this down. I grabbed a piece of paper. He said, I like to, and this is his turn, I like to club up and swing easier, 80%. So by club up, it means if it was a 5-iron shot, he's going to a 4-iron. Naturally, if it's a driver, it's no longer club, he's going to probably do, in that case, he's probably going to maybe choke up a little and try to hit it straight, and try to hit it straight, because the key there is solid and accurate, not so much power, okay? So with any other thing that he's got, he's going to club up, means whatever the club he's got, he's going to go one more club and swing 80%, which should just about make that club the correct distance if he would hit the lesser club relatively at his full power mode. Okay, so he's going for what? He's going for accuracy. He's going for a solid hit and accuracy. Just solid alone is going to add a few extra yards, because you can have 2 club heads, you can have 2 club head speeds, and it's obvious that if you hit one and you hit one solid, the solid one's going farther. All right, on, square, and solid. Remember, that's the concept, that's the physics of good impact. The club has to approach the ball on the aiming line, strike it on a line and be square to it, leave on the aiming line accelerating and hit the ball solid or in the sweet spot while doing the first 3. All right, that is the #1 tenet you always want. You maximize that on every swing, and you'll hit a lot of good golf shots, provided you can aim the ball correctly. You can aim yourself correctly to hit the ball straight. All right, that meaning that your intended alignment and your actual alignment are one and the same. As we know, most of us, our intended alignment is not what our actual is, and therefore that's when we start getting in trouble. All right, but I couldn't grab my pen and a piece of paper fast enough when Patrick Reed said that. So thank you, Patrick. It is a great tip, and it's one that I think that can make all of us better players. Not that I'm trying to jump on this bandwagon, but that's the way I always played golf. I'm not very strong, so I don't have 20% power in my back pocket like a lot of tour players got. Many times these guys are hitting the ball 290 290, maybe even 300 yards sometimes, and they're only swinging, like Patrick just said, 75, 80%. All right, which he could do once he clubbed up and took that extra club. All right, they're only swinging 75, 80%. So they got 10 or 15 or 20% sitting in their back pocket that they could just crank up and get that extra 5 or 6 miles an hour club head speed when they really want to go after one, like trying to drive a 600-yard par 5. So they got to hit that thing 340 off the tee or something, 320, 330, 340. That's where they get it. I don't have strength like that to do it. Pretty much I play all my shots, and as you see when I hit here, even when I hit these shots here, I'm basically hitting into the net, what would be about the full power for that 7-iron that I'm hitting, all right, or 8-iron, whatever club that I'm using now and then, all right? I'm using basically close to full power, which to me is probably about 90%. But when you really got to hit that good shot and straight, club up. Because the whole key here is, as much as I talk about firm grip and firm forearms and everything else, if you're trying to hit it as hard as you can hit it, you're going past firm. You're going into tight and tense. And we know that as much as you know, I don't like to talk about and never say be soft and smooth. I mean soft and kind of mushy or lazy or relaxed. You can't hit a golf ball that. You have to be athletically ready. Your muscles have to be engaged. But you can have nice engaged muscles. But as soon as you go past normal swinging to trying to really hit it extra hard, you're now going into tension, tightness, which now can bring up stress and strain. Your muscles have shrunk beyond their optimum length, which is their natural length. And once they've shrunk, they've constricted, you're going to swing slower, and you get all that tension, which can start causing problems. So let's think about this now. Club up when you're playing golf. Now, I bet you're going to find when you club up and you start hitting better shots, just remember that firmness in your grip, in your body, and how your muscles felt. They were free and flowing, but controlled. They were engaged, and that's probably where you ought to play all the time. Be about there all the time, and you're going to see you're going to have a much more controlled swing. And when you're controlling your swing, you're going to have much better ball contact. And with good alignment, on and on, square and solid, you'll be hitting much better shots, exactly where you want them to go, and therefore playing better golf. That's it for the search for today, and I'll be speaking with you all again soon.